It's local, and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256 countdown to fourth, and a lot of people just excited to have an extra day off.
Mm-hmm. You know, those spoiled people.
It's been a while since I've had a day off.
Oh, really, Tony? Really?
At least 2 days. All right. Listen, lots of disappointment coming from Capitol Hill. Supreme Court rules that his orangeness may be entitled to some immunity in the January 6th case.
Oh, my God. Chris Brown. Do not take your ladies to meet Chris Brown during the meet and greet. That's all I'm going to say. They coming up missing.
Oh, really? All right. And I'm so excited. You know, we'll have later this month an opportunity to lose a lot of sleep because we'll be watching the Summer Olympics. And, of course, the girls have their team set, talking about the gymnastics team led by, of course, Simone Biles.
Oh, and Frederick Richards, gymnastic, African-American male. Who we about to do some things this year. We are all the way in Paris.
Well, if you think that's going to be interesting, breakdancing could be a big competition this year.
You know, I didn't get the memo, and I was ready. I got my Adidas pants on.
What?
I got the shell toes. I got my T-shirt ready. I'm breakdance king over here. Breakdance king over here.
Listen, if you want to check out Missy Elliott along with Sierra, Busta Rhymes, and Timbaland, we're giving you a chance to win a trip for two to New York City. Stick around for that national keyword. Tony in the morning at DJ Primetime 256. It is Tuesday on 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256. Did you have a good time yesterday at Concerts in the Park?
Yes, I did. I see them and they seen me, and we was like, man, Concert in the Park was a vibe. Big shout out to the bands. The artist was great. The weather was great.
It seemed like it was just perfect summer weather yesterday.
You know why? You back off vacay.
Oh, that's what it was.
Tony back. We got to get the weather
Let's
good.
get this right.
People came up. Oh, it was awesome.
Thanking everyone who had a chance to stop by our tent, sign up for those tickets. We'll be making phone calls this morning. Going to get quite a few winners within this week. We got a short week because of the holiday.
Yes.
And isn't that interesting? You know, just got back, and the next thing you know, we're off again.
You off again.
Timing is everything. Oh, that's right. You weren't off last week. My bad.
I was here pressing buttons.
Right. Well, so excited about the upcoming Paris, Olympics.
Yes.
Summer Olympics is such a great, exciting time.
Yes. And speaking of Summer Olympics, speaking of African-American people, speaking of gymnastics specifically.
We do a lot of focus on the women.
We do.
But go ahead and talk. Let's bring it.
Frederick Richards, a.k.a. Mr. Flips. Okay, Mr. Flips is the first black man to be named on the gymnastic Olympic team since 1968.
You're kidding me.
Since 1968.
Oh, my goodness.
And some people are already hating on this man.
Of course they are.
Do you know why?
Yeah, because he's black.
And he's dominant. And he's doing his thing. This man.
Is he cute?
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, what?
I don't know nothing
You know
about
a good-looking man when you see one. Stop playing.
Now, you tell me, is he... Now, what I'm here to talk about is this man's
cute
technique.
Helps. I'm just saying cute helps.
It does?
It does.
Hey, y'all need to make sure...
What is his name again?
256 cute. Okay. Yeah,
that has nothing to do with nothing.
Frederick Richards.
A.K.A. Everybody Google that name. Right.
A.K.A. Mr. Short Dreads. He got the little dreads. So he coming from the roots. But let me tell you, this man's form on the uneven bars, on the parallel bars, It is insane. His body control, the way he flips.
He's a nice looking
Hence his
kid.
name, Mr. Flips.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The landing's been tough.
I like that.
Everything's been great, except for some of the coverage. While he was doing his bars,
Yeah.
they said that he was too cocky.
Is he cocky or confident?
I think he's confident.
Okay.
And his skill is unmatched. And he's
Those
young.
triceps are confident.
Quit talking about me, Tony. I ain't flexing over here.
I promise you I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at this picture.
Oh, okay. Is it a picture of me over there, Tony?
I'm looking at this picture. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. Really excited about the women's gymnastics team with Simone Biles. Listen to this, a 37-time Olympic and world medalist. 37.
37.
Wow. Yeah.
Ooh.
Sunny Lee will be participating. Jade Carey, Jordan Childs, she's phenomenal.
Yes.
Halsey Rivera, she's 16 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. So she's a part of the upcoming team, and I think that we have a very strong USA team with the women's gymnastics. So
USA.
if Mr. Flip comes through, we're going to be really strong, men and women.
Men and women across the board. USA, here we go.
Right down the street in the Tennessee Valley. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend, and PT. DJ Primetime 256, 94.1 WHRP.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Well,
Well, back in the day, Garrett Morgan invented the first hair straightening cream by accident in a workshop. But his other two inventions, the gas mask and the traffic signal, well, those were no accident. In 1912, Mr. Morgan was awarded a patent for a breathing device, also known as a Morgan helmet or safety hood, if you will. That's back in the day. On this date, back in the day, one of the most important dates in history, in 1964, when U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act, perhaps the most important U.S. law on civil rights since the Reconstruction. And of course, this was a very hallmark time of our history. Got a couple of celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people, too.
Wayne Brady, comedian, actor, game show host. Leela James, oh, her soulful voice. We also have Charles Miller, singer and musician from the group War, and Sybil. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National World UFO Day. There's been a lot of talk about them lately. Have you seen a UFO? Saw one off the highway not long ago. And it got a ticket. All right, that's Black in the Day, back in the day. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Coming up, public service announcements. Positive things happening in our community. We're talking about phenomenal people, too, and the good news in the neighborhood on 94.1 WHRP.
Good news in the neighborhood. Congrats to Dr. Ashley Hunt Poole, also known as Mocktails for Mommy. Mocktails for Mommy is Alabama's first and only mocktail beverage company that's black and female owned. What sets them apart is that it's zero proof, no sugar added, no artificial flavors or coloring, and this is especially for me, it's vegan and gluten friendly. It's also available at Sam's Club. It's locally owned and sold nationwide. To place your order, you can go to mocktailsformommy.com. For more good news, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
On to the big holiday. Big news yesterday with the whole immunity ruling that has escalated all kinds of conversations in politics when it comes to his orangeness. So everybody acts surprised. Oh my.
What?
Oh, does it look like he's going to get off?
I can't believe it.
Oh, I'm so shocked. Clutch my pearls. What? Yeah. A couple of our Supreme Court judges have spoke out in this ruling, which now says basically that any president can be immune to whatever. They can do whatever the heck they want to do, basically.
And you know what? I knew it was going to happen because think about this. If you're a president and you get to pardon people, why wouldn't you do it with yourself?
Right. So now he gets away with this, that, and the other. So that makes it even more dangerous if he were to become president again. what will he do then?
Change the laws for himself.
Basically, he can shoot and immune himself later.
Or he can start a riot and get off. Whatever.
He already did that.
I know, right?
So, very concerning situation. I don't know. The United States, if I were living in another country, I don't know if I'd be laughing or I would be just highly concerned, because this is going to cause a lot of problems moving forward. Now they're bringing up back in the day, the Richard Nixon days and eras of what he did with Watergate, thinking that maybe he should have been immune as well. So, yeah. Where did they dig that one up from? I don't understand the politic thing. This guy
can literally do whatever he wants.
One person in the whole United States of America, nobody's totally outraged with all this shenanigans and all the things that he's been getting away with, left and right.
And the people know.
Everybody knows.
And they don't mind.
It's not a secret.
And they don't mind.
And he's all in our face saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He does what he wants to do and gets away with it, but the average person cannot. Why are we being held accountable? It should be open to everybody to do whatever you want to do. We don't need no more police. We don't need no more jails. We don't need any more laws. Just do whatever the heck you want to do, because he's doing it.
If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
Okay. Very concerning. More important news is the Hurricane Beryl that has already caused quite a bit of, catastrophic damage. Category 5 in the Bahamas. And they're also paying attention to this as it's trekking through parts of the Gulf of Mexico. So things to think about, especially for those of you who are traveling and trying to take advantage of the 4 days coming up.
Getting on them cruises. If you're heading to the beach and looking at heading, please check that weather where you're at. Also, get that insurance on your vacation travel so you can get that money back just in case.
I did that this time because I was hopping too many planes. I went ahead and got the insurance.
Got to.
Yeah.
It's worth
Especially that one janky plane I was on. Just in case it did.
The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletale.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Tattletale. Tony's Tattletale. Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale.
Hey, Nelly. Nelly is my guy because Nelly is that guy that did a surprise baby shower for his boo, Ashanti. Yes. Surprise baby shower for Ashanti that happened last weekend. He surprised his baby mama, wife. All right. And there were a lot of celebrities on hand who came out to surprise Ashanti too. She said, I thought I was going to a photo shoot.
They're making it hard for us out here.
They're making it hard for Nelly. You now, And so it's so sweet. Of course, Ashanti's first baby. Nelly's number 5? Oh, 5 or something like that. None of my business.
It's the first baby
all right,
together.
Just keep it going. Okay, there you go. First baby together.
Come on, best girlfriend.
All right. Serena Williams. Of course, everybody's excited that she's going to be hosting this year's ESPY Awards. But here's something else for you. She's going to participate the Wings of Death.
A little bit of hot sauce. She gonna be all right.
She gonna be all right. I don't know. I can't do the hot stuff.
Really?
To a certain point.
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, until you got to drink the milk.
T-Mill could do a lot of hot stuff.
Really?
We should just go ahead and get him in on that.
We got to get T-Mill. Don't tell him.
Don't say nothing.
T-Mill on that hot chip challenge.
Oh. With no milk.
No milk.
Everybody thinks that Serena is going to crush it, and we'll get a chance to check that out. It's all going down on July 11th. And tomorrow, hey, congratulations. The city of New Orleans will be honoring Cash Money Records co-founders Brian Baby Williams, a.k.a. Birdman. Tony Braxton's boo thing, or is he this week? Nonetheless, Ronnie Slim Williams, the brother, both will be honored by them naming a street after them for all of their great, worldwide music, their fame, decades of contributions to the community.
Over 1 billion records sold.
Yeah. So they've done something spectacular, and that is to give back to their community. So we're totally excited about that. All right, it's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just Tattletales.
Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning and DJ Prime Time 256 94.1 WHRP.
Hot outside, and speaking of hot, Tony, let me tell you about this new luxury and travel boating club out here in Lake
A boating
Gunnersville.
club.
Boating club.
Oh, pinkies up.
Pinkies up, members only. All right, it is called Freedom Boating Club. It is located in Lake Gunnersville.
Okay.
And they have over 400 locations nationwide.
Oh, really?
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
I apologize.
Yeah.
400 locations worldwide. All their boats are 2 years old.
I wish I had a row your boat.
Gently down the stream.
Hello.
Ooh, merrily. Now, you can go ahead and rent these boats. This is what's crazy. They don't tell the membership prices.
Oh.
Which means it's
That's
probably...
that's like going out to dinner. It's market price. Well, what is the market price?
What is market price?
Right.
But they have really great luxury boats. It's Lake Gunnersville, not too far up the road. They have locations in Miami. They have them in Key West. They have them out there in California. So almost anywhere there's a beach at, they have boating locations.
So what are we going to do on the river with the luxury boat?
So let me tell you, I'm used to being on a pontoon.
Okay.
So you put me on a luxury boat, I might not know what to do.
I don't know about you, but I learned a lot about a pontoon in Montgomery and a chair. I'm good.
Memberships come with folding chairs, people.
Right down the street in the Tennessee Valley. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend, and PT. DJ Primetime 256.
The best R&B in the morning.
And it's here, 94.1 WHRP.
Caller number 9 who wants to go check out the Queens of R&B. The tour is kicking off next Wednesday. And you have the likes of Escape, SWV.
Total, Maya, 702. Hey, where my girls at from the front to
look
back?
at you.
Okay.
Right.
Don't get me weak in my knees. I'm just saying, Tony, it's going to be a great show. I need to know who's going to join me out there.
Caller number 9. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Sandra.
Sandra, you are calling number 9. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
So you're going to get tickets to the Queens of R&B tour featuring Escape, SWV, Maya, Toto, and 702. So you're going to party with me Wednesday?
Etcha.
Sandra, what are you doing this morning?
I'm getting ready to go to work, actually.
Well, she going to go get that money.
Hey, now, Sandra, don't quit your job because you just won these tickets now, okay? We don't want them problems.
We appreciate you starting your day with us, Sandra.
94.1 WHRP.
Great time to be outside right now. The weather's like totally perfect right now. If you want to go for a walk or anything like that.
Grab your picnic blanket.
Picnic blanket.
Your picnic blanket.
Yeah, right.
Watch out for the mosquitoes.
I remember being able to go to the park and sleep at the park where no one would bother you. That is so many decades ago. I don't know if I would do that nowadays.
You sleep at the park now. You might wake up next to somebody.
Yeah, right. One time I was sleeping on the beach, and I did wake up next to something. It was a seal. A seal had made its way onto land, and a few feet away. You ever feel like somebody's watching you?
Yeah.
And I'm like sleeping, enjoying my little nap on the beach. Yeah, I used to be a beach bum, and I turned, I felt like a presence, and I opened that, you know how you slowly open that one eye, like, what is going on? And to my surprise, there it was.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me.
It was one of those. I'm like, what is going on? How did you get here? He's so quiet. Didn't even know that seal was on. Yeah.
This is why you don't go sleep in the park or at the beach, people. Just a warning.
That was
just
a long time ago.
Just a warning.
That's when I was,
Nah, them seals are still alive though, Tony. They still alive. We ain't gonna trick these folks.
Oh my goodness. So Flav, as you recall, Red Lobster across the country has closed a lot of restaurants, filed for bankruptcy, and Flav decided that he wanted to try to save the restaurant in his area where he lives. And he thought that he would buy everything on the menu.
Everything.
And he and his daughter evidently ate up a lot of food in trying to save them. So that was one tactic. Then the next thing you know, he gets a deal with them.
So you telling me I can post my food, buy a bunch of stuff on the menu, and then I can possibly do the same thing that the Flavor of Love did.
He's got the Flavor Flav. I guess they're special dishes that he likes. That is a Maine lobster tail, snow crab legs, garlic shrimp scampi, bacon macaroni and cheese. That doesn't sound healthy. And a choice of one side, and that is the Flavor of Flav's faves.
But it's not on the menu.
Oh.
So what you have to do, it's like one of them little
secret thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like, tell your waitress or your waiter, like, hey, let me get that Flavor Flav.
Actually, it looks rather delicious.
It does look good. And then they put the greens on the side. You got some broccoli on there.
Got some broccoli there.
Broccoli, they bring a little salad too.
Wonder how much that costs. Is that a market price?
It's a market price, exactly.
Tony in the Morning Show on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. And for checking us out on our app.
Yes.
For those, we're giving away apps for free.
Free apps. Y'all, did you know you can download the app right now? Like literally nothing is going to stop other than traffic. Now, if you're driving, don't do it while you're driving.
Don't download.
You ain't going to blame that on us.
Yeah. So it's a free app. Take us everywhere you want, especially when you're traveling and you're listening and you're like, you know what? I need to check in at home in the Tennessee Valley and then just click on.
I'm at work. I need to let my folks at work hear what's going on. It's good stuff.
The cool thing about the app is that, like, if you have your earbud in or whatever, nobody knows.
See,
nobody knows.
You're right.
You're chilling and kicking it with your friends at HRP. So nothing will ever be the same since the beginning of the year when Cat Williams appeared on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. Of course, he set off the alarms of I'm gonna snitch on you, and you.
Everybody.
And then it seemed like everyone tried to follow suit and have all this shocking interviews since then, right?
Yep.
And then did Shannon Sharp get, a little big head after that, do you think?
He did.
He already had kind of a big head.
He's already a Pro Hall of Famer, now stepping into the podcast industry, and
he was pretty popular, but that really set him over the top.
It did.
Right?
It did.
So he's had quite a few interviews since then, one of which was with Megan Thee Stallion recently. And he made some disparaging remarks against Megan not long ago, really raunchy remarks. And I think what bothered me about it was, the remarks, B, you're like half her age. Like you're...
Literally.
Yeah, he's like 57, she's 29, something like you should, like you're an uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be saying these things about the niece.
True.
Dirty old man.
Well,
filthy, dirty old man.
Yeah.
Publicly, out loud.
True.
Right. You're going to have your thoughts. You're going to say what you're going to say. But sometimes you need to refrain from that when it's public.
Be mindful of your platform.
Exactly. But he has since apologized for the remarks that he made prior to them beginning the interview.
Right.
And she accepted his apology. So that makes him an adult.
Really?
It makes him an adult. Doesn't make him that appealing to me. Just knowing what filth comes out of your mouth out loud in the public.
Yeah, I think he felt like he probably can get away with a lot of stuff, and then realized that he couldn't and started getting some backlash.
Man,
was like,
do you
hey,
remember when they were like going in on him on those tight pants he wears and little funny legs and he's got athletic legs for real.
They was going in on Shay Shay.
Yeah, they were going in on Shay Shay. So it could go both ways. But the disrespect, keep that in mind when you open your mouth, what kind of disrespect you're putting out there. Because, you never know who's listening, who's watching. And sometimes people look up to you.
And people get offended by what you say, okay?
Yeah. So, but nonetheless, he's still doing his interviews. But nothing so far this year has been as exciting as the Cat Williams interview that he had earlier this year.
Sticks and stones will break your bones, and words hurt too. 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. And fellas, listen to me closely.
Oh.
If you're going to a Chris Brown concert, like don't let your girl go backstage for the meet and greet. That's all I'm saying. Or let her go and then see what the pictures turn out with, and then leave her at the concert.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm trying to put my peoples up on.
You're
game.
hating on Chris.
I'm not hating on Chris.
Chris has a concert next week, I believe. Yeah.
I wonder how many meet and greet tickets he's gonna sell.
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
Why do you gotta find? It sounds like you got a little attitude.
Not me. I'm just trying to put the game out. These entertainers out here.
So you don't
mind?
You don't mind your girl going to meet Chris backstage since you don't have an attitude towards him?
Not because I'm gonna be there too.
No, well, wait. Slow it down there.
I'm a DJ. I'm gonna be out there and.
What's that have to do with anything?
So Chris Brown's gonna do his meet and greet. I'm gonna do my meet and greet.
You got.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on a minute. Everybody, if you can, close your eyes for a second. All right. Chris Brown's meet and greet versus DJ Primetime 256 meet and greet. Now let's look at the line in our mind.
Let's look at it.
DJ Primetime 256? You look so lonely.
You know what? You don't do me like that. Well, let me tell you what's going to happen if you go to a Chris Brown meet and greet. A lot of relationships have been broken up. And I don't blame.
You think so?
I don't blame C Breezy for it.
Why would they be broken up?
So it's the pictures that they taken at the meet and greet, from him grabbing the women to them bending over in front of them to they kiss.
He lets them do whatever they want to do, right? When they come.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
My kind of guy.
Yes, let them do whatever they
that's
want.
That's right.
And fellas, as they doing whatever they want, you need to leave.
Well, listen. I told you earlier today. I kind of want to dance with Chris.
You can. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with the dancing, but you know when it gets to the inappropriate photos back there, there is.
Well, he's too young for me. He's like a nephew. I couldn't do inappropriate. Well, I could be his babysitter.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. About to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Just when things were seemingly simple of life and things were moving kind of smooth, along comes a complicated lyric song.
Very complicated. It's almost like it's a lucky day.
You know, we are breaking down a new song today called That's You by Lucky Day.
Yes.
And it starts off with
money, diamonds, houses in different cities. I'm living my wildest dream. Crooked smile. I'm in with all the power. Can do what I want, but I'm empty.
Oh, okay.
Baddies, got him. Model movie options to making movie scenes. You know all the game, but what's it really mean?
So it sounds like here's a person who's well established, living their wildest dream.
Oh, yeah.
Has a little bit of power, has everything. The ladies are coming. It's an easy scene. It's all good in the neighborhood. But at the end of the day, what does it really mean? Let's move on. Lord knows I tried to give up. Tried what I thought could be love. Tried taking chances, and a chance brought me down to my knees. Girl, I've been so dumb. Don't want to be a fool out of love all alone. Girl, I've been so wrong. So do you think that they're feeling like they're wrong on their girl choice, or
the option to take over the world and cover up what they really needed, which was love?
Okay.
Buying up the world just to make it feel like home. I've been numb, so numb, spending every dime to get everything I want. There's only one thing missing in life, and that's you. That's you.
Oh, you sound just like Lucky Day.
I'm sure we're going platinum, Tony.
He's got to watch his back.
Check out Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256. Weekday mornings from 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. It's fun and informative on 94.1 WHRP.
Well, listen, Apple has named a few products that are vintage now.
Oh, and playing Not Like Us at a concert in Canada, that's just not smart. That's just not smart.
Right. Our inspiration song of the day, straight ahead to lift your spirits right here at 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning.
You have Apple products?
I do.
Okay. If you've been holding on to some, they may be worth, I don't know. They could be eventually valuable. I mean, once you go vintage, right, you become an antique. Eventually, you become valuable
That's
again,
why they
right?
want you to trade it all in so they can keep the money, huh?
They're trying to trade me in because I'm vintage. Antique auntie. Listen, Apple has named 3 vintage products now. So if you got all this stuff, don't throw it away. Hold on to it. All right. An iPhone X.
Oh, it's not too long ago.
Right. Original AirPods and original HomePod are officially classics now, according to Apple. They say that their products, the classification and how do you get to that status, you have to be probably 5 to 7 years old.
Really?
In their products. They move products left and right.
Every year there's a new iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have any of those things, put them in a nice little container, tuck them away, don't let the kids find them. And then in about 10 years,
give them to your boy. Give them to me. That way I can make the money.
You may be able to go on eBay or something and capitalize off of that.
But if they give it to me, Tony, I can capitalize.
No, it's not about you.
You're right.
You know, it's about save your products.
It's
don't throw.
you.
Right. Save your products, and you never know. You might be able to get that money back that you spent, because when they were brand new, they were very expensive. They may, become even more expensive
if you keep them.
And they're good, and they're in good shape.
Send me. Rick Ross attacked by Drake supporters in Canada. I wonder what he did wrong. Rick Ross, Rose. Now, it is not the smartest of ideas to head to Drake's home country, right?
Oh,
and then play a diss record
about Drake.
It's just, even when Kendrick Lamar did it, he did it at home.
Right.
He did it in Cali. He did it in L.A.
So why is Rick dipping in on this?
Rick Ross likes to start stuff. He likes to be in the mix. And
is he a bully?
While he was in the mix, he got hit in the face.
Oh.
Hit in the face, and they beat down his security guards. And do you know what he did for the people that got beat down, a.k.a. his security guards?
Huh.
He took him to Wingstop. Took him to Wingstop.
Are you kidding me?
Got him flats and drums. Literally. And they got flattened and drummed.
94.1 WHRP.
It is time for your motivation and inspiration.
You've probably heard this once or maybe twice or a little bit more in life. Never settle for less, because you deserve so much more. Never settle for less. You deserve so much more. That is your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony, yeah! Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us. Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.